Well, students of class 7th, good morning. Today we are going to start history chapter number 2nd, the new kings and kingdoms. Before this, I want to remind you that one chapter in history, one in geography, and one in civics we have completed. If you have any doubt, then ask me, then clear your doubt during the period between 8:30 to 1:35 p.m. So let us start. The early medieval period in India witnessed the rise of several new kingdoms both in North India and South India. It means that when the medieval period starts, so the starting era is known as the early period, and that period witnessed that at that time there are several new kingdoms arose in North India and South India. Some of the kingdoms were small, but few were quite large. Some kingdoms are small and some are very large. North India was divided into large number of states ruled by Rajputs. In other words, we can say that in North India, the Rajputs were the main rulers, while the states in South India were ruled by different dynasties of Pallavas, the Chols, and the Rashtrakuts, etc. This the division of the country into small states affected negatively the society, economy, and culture of the country. While the whole country is divided into several states, that was a negative point for the point of view of society, economy, and culture of the country because the ruler of small states were always busy in fighting with each other and gave the opportunities for foreign invaders to exploit the country. That's why the country was weakened by the exploitation of the Arabs, the Turks, the Mongols, and the Portuguese. These are the invaders and sought benefit of our weakness, of the weakness of the small rulers, the Dutch, the English, the French, etc. So the new dynasties, the main kingdom flourished are discussed as the Pallavas, the Rashtrakuts, the Chols, and so. The powerful Pallavas ruled eastern India up to the middle to the 9th century over the region covered by the present day states of Bihar, Jharkhand, and West Bengal. It means that the powerful Pallavas ruled eastern India in the middle to the 9th century over the region. Eastern India means the region covered by the present day states of Bihar, Jharkhand, and West Bengal. The Pal kingdom was established by Gopala, who along with his son extended and strengthened the kingdom. Dharampal conquered Kannauj from the Gujjar Pratihar. His son Devpal extended the kingdom to Pragjyotispur. Now today it was known as Assam, parts of Nepal and Odisha. The Pallavas were succeeded by the rulers of the Sena dynasty, who ruled until the Muslim defeats them. Pallavas were great pattern of art. They were very liked art, architecture, and literature as they followed Buddhism. They were the great follower of Buddhism. Buddhist monastery at Vikramshila and Nalanda became famous all over the world during their reign. So in next video we will have to discuss the Rashtrakuts. Thank you.